Hello everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to Cordophon and Crusader Kings 3. As we continue on here in our, we'll see how it goes, attempt to build the Kingdom of Kush on CK3. Now, of course, we are currently trying to, get this guy to kind of like us, but it might take a little bit of time. Of course, in the last episode, we did a little bit of raiding, did a little bit of conquering here, and expanded our territory a little bit further out this way. Now, I had mentioned that we were looking at where else we could possibly go, and Naga, well, Naga is one of those. They're currently defending against Chieftain Patricia of Alela, and they are winning. So I want to wait and see how that war ends up before we decide to do anything further there. Now, what I do want to look is what we could do here internally. Now, of course, we can't, as of right now, do much with Kim because we still have a truce with them for pretty much 5 years. So only when that truce expired can we continue on here against Kimir. But that's not going to be anytime soon. It looks like Nazir has not been swayed. That's frustrating. We just need him to tick into the positive, and then there's a good chance that we'll be able to get that very key alliance. So, from all my evenings watching stars, I have seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My court priest does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the elders to know. Let's see. Well, he's big on learning, so this is an area that he desperately wants. Now, we have a hook on him, of course. So if I find my answers in the stars, you gain 50 learning lifestyle experience, insight into the heavens. Now, he loses the opinion of us and stops endorsing us, which I'm not too worried about because there aren't many church holdings to speak of. I don't think there are any. So what does this do? It would give us stewardship +1, learning +1, and prestige growth. You are right, I should focus on earthly matters. So earthly focus, so we get a piety and clergy opinion. We gain 250 piety and 25 learning. No. He wants the answers. He's an intellectual, a very healthy 43-year-old intellectual who wants to go this route. So he'll find his own answers, because I just think that makes the most sense. All right, so we've got low county control still in Ain Farah. So obviously in all of these territories that we had not too long ago conquered, but we're trying to bump up the county control bit by bit by bit. Because again, county control is very important if we want to make any kind of money, because right now we're not making any income here. I mean, income in general is very, very low outside of our capital. And in fact, let's see, what can we build here that would help us at all? We can build palisades. So that helps our levies. Our spearmen get an advantage. Oh, our counselor has died, so we'll have to deal with that here in a second. Then we've got war camps. Again, this will also all cost prestige. This increases our levies. We can do gathering hills, levies growth, control growth up, and prestige grows up. And then we have markets, so that would increase our supply limit and our taxes. Where we go here, we construct a new holding. No available holdings to construct. Let's see, is there anywhere where we could construct a new holding? No, not at this time. We have chat. which is just hilarious. But in our own main province, I feel like we do need to increase here. What do we have here? Tribal hold. Could bump that up to fortified tribal hold, which will increase our levies. Upgrade. We are missing gold and the prestige. But I feel like we do need to improve and invest in our holding. So I think gathering halls makes the most sense. It increases our levies a little bit, but control growth is there and prestige goes up. Money, of course, is a key one, so markets might not be bad. If we have a major market there, we desperately need an increase in finances. Not so much levies or fort level, defender advantage. I'm not worried about that. Markets, we are going to construct that. We have 2 years to build those markets. So obviously that we took a hit there financially, but that's okay. So time to look for a new steward. And we can go with Petronia or with our daughter, who's greedy, patient. Petronia does not like us. I don't like a steward that doesn't like us. She's a physician, famous reveler. Yeah, we're going to put our daughter in charge of that. We can have her manage the domain or chivalry. So a martial boost. No, we need the increase financially. That's just too important there. Now we are, of course, the spy master, which is really nice here on our Liege's council, so we can't forget that. All right, let's unpause and continue on. Marching. Now, again, I would love to take Alfasher, but there's just no way to do that. It's still something that's frustrating me from that last episode. Had I not stopped to read, usually a fan of reading, had I not stopped to read that, then we could have done that. All right, Grimm Comes of Age. With his coming age, my tuition of Grimm is at an end. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Grimm the intricacies of any kind of scholarship. All efforts have come to naught, however. Hardly studious, he at least managed to memorize certain choice quotes from the classics. He will probably never write any great theorems, but he might read 1 or 2. They grow up so fast. Okay, so he can get married. Let's take a look and see who we could marry him to. All right, so Grimm is going to marry this young lady. It helps with prestige a little bit, and this young lady is Tria Afari. Now, it doesn't really give us anything in particular. She is a wild oat, amateurish plotter, but what it gives are claims, actually, and claims out here. So she has a pressed claim, as well as an unpressed claim of hike. These claims could be beneficial to us. Particularly pressed claims will get inherited by children. So we're going to send that proposal. Again, it doesn't give us the any alliances, but adding some claims to the family lineage one way or another, potentially, is always something that is beneficial. I mean, it's over here. We do eventually want to conquer all of this region. So having some claims that we could maybe press is definitely, it won't hurt us, to say the least. All right, it is time for a new lifestyle learning perk. Planned cultivation, increased development of county efficiency by plus 20%, so we will do that. It's always, I'm a big fan of development. Development is key. Now, we are still just playing a bit of a waiting game here. Now, some of these areas out here are pretty powerful. Not sure how far into Central Africa we actually want to venture, because that's kind of away from what we want or need. Hurting Alodia is at the end of the day the key area of growth for us. Now, let's see. High Chief is being attacked by Georgios. Oh. So we have a war between Nubia and Alodia. That will be an interesting one to watch. So now she is preoccupied. It might be worth pressing for... Oh, wow, look at all those numbers. Those are a lot of soldiers. Where is she sitting right now? She's got 4,400. Oh, she's got 1,500 mercenaries. That's part of the deal. So, yeah, I don't know if declaring war for independence is that smart right now. See, what is actually the war here? So, de jure war for the chiefdom of Ushara. So he just wants that little sliver there. So we're going to, I think, stay out of that as best we can. But now, of course, they are preoccupied with other things. Let's see, Khmer, they are in a war that they're losing to Dar al-Saidi. Ah, so Dar al-Saidi is pushing in here. If they do that... she had a child, so we are no longer the primary heir. How are they as far as military strength? Their allies are really where the power is. Gezira. Chiefdom of Gezira is... Where are you? It's a county. How does he have so many troops? Nubian archers. He has a ton of levies. It's really, really interesting that this county there is that powerful. Oh well, so be it. Bleeding out. I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. She's losing too much blood. Where's the physician? Petronia is nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this woman's only hope. Suddenly, as if she stepped out of thin air, my sister Chiefess Maj is at my side. She rolls up her sleeves and looks at me. Hand me the tourniquet. You have gained a loyalty hook on Gagui Mirifle. Okay. Our patient screams and thrashes, even though 3 grown women weigh her down. Every step of the way is a battle, but Chiefess Maj remains calm, and eventually a quiet focus settles over us. I'm not sure how we managed, but in the end, it seems like the soldier will live. That was an impressive feat, my lord, Maj says with a tired smile. It was an honor to serve at your side. So Chiefess Maj is our friend. Okay, interesting. Oh, Nazir has been swayed. Nazir has been swayed. All right, let's see here. If we can arrange a marriage. Does he have any children that are not married? Yes, her. Arrange a marriage with our son. And they will accept. Perfect. And now I will work on swaying our spy master, because it's always important to make sure spy masters like you. But that is fantastic. Now we have a good ally on our side. That is exactly what we needed. So that adds another 1,200 to our ranks. And depending on how this war with Nubia goes, and if and when Alodia drops those mercenaries, if we look at Alodia's troops right now, they have 3,500. 1,500 of them are, 1,593 in fact, are mercenaries. So they have about 2,000 total troops. So when those mercenary contracts run out, with Shovak coming in from this side and us coming in from here, that might be the perfect time for an independence war. Naga right now, they are still at war. We're waiting for that to tick down. Dar al-Sila. Now, this is one where we could declare war and take the entire county. We have the balances in our favor. Kordofan dynasty is known far and wide, so the prestige is growing. So they have 1,100 total-ish. 11, 12, 1,300. We have 1,800. We can even take on Dar al-Sila without calling in our allies, if we so choose. That might not be a bad play, just to add a little bit more power to us. And and a little bit more strength. Of course, we're then expanding the area of Alodia. Well, we'll just keep an eye on it. Naga is really the one that I would want the most. Leather-bound secrets. My contacts have sent me a tome written in some strange code. Its leather covers decorated with my mistress's symbols. I've only been able to decipher the first few pages so far, but they are deeply fascinating. So we're not going to do this one because of the stress being critical, so we're not going to worry about that. I will unlock its secrets no matter how long it takes. Ooh. But that would kind of be what we like. Anyway, let's see what else we have. I know a fellow believer who would pay good gold for this. Even Grimm will be enticed by these. So Grimm. Gagui will find it very interesting. Grimm. Let's hand it over to Grimm. Leatherbound secrets continue. I have an unobstructed view of the tome, which I left on Grimm's desk, from the secret passage behind his chambers. His eyes are drawn to it as soon as he steps over the threshold, almost as if the book possesses its own strange magic. When Grimm has finished reading the translated pages, he begins to pace back and forth. In the end, the tome's draw seems impossible to resist. He rushes back to the desk and grabs a quill. That's right, my friend. Delve deeper and deeper. So he will be the trait of Warlock. So diplomacy is down by -1. Intrigue +1, learning +1, opinion of Warlock characters +20. So it's a witch trait. Interesting, interesting. Meanwhile, the Nubians are just pouring into Alodia here. And all we can do is just kind of keep an eye on that. Alodia is losing this war pretty badly. Naga's war in defending there definitely helps. They're in a good position. Your culture has discovered fascination currency. A new fascination can be selected. All right. So, let's see. Is now fascinated by West African canoes innovation. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if West African canoes is really something we need. So the ability to raid foreign lands and pillage them for gold by water. It's not really something we would do. City planning. This is more important. We can build a village center, a shrine, prayer halls, and trading outposts. That is the direction we are definitely going. We can always add the West African canoes later. If that's something we desperately want to do, we can do that then. Call to war. My dear brother, I call on you to honor our alliance to join me in Daros' conquest of the county of Masalit. Sure. We will accept that. County of Masalit. Aha. Oh, that right there. All right, let's raise our armies and go to war to aid our half-sister in this endeavor. A good amount of troops, a good commander, and they are looking pretty strong, though. Let's just move down here and kind of keep an eye on them and what they do. Will that be the battle that they wage? They will win that one. I mean, that's not even going to be close, and there's no way we can get there in time. If we would have been able to get there in time, that might have been a little bit something different. Oh, there's another 772 coming. You know, we'll sit here right now and kind of keep an eye on things. Pulled us into a war that isn't really that beneficial to us. Not a big fan. Yusuf has been swayed. Where are all her troops? 1,200 from her allies. Where are the allies? You know what? I wonder if we can white peace out of this. Nah, only war leaders can offer a white peace. Can we surrender? No, only the war leaders can. I thought maybe I could negotiate my way out of it. Well, we'll just hang out, wait and see. Don't really want that. Oh, our liege lost their war with King Georgios. Okay, let's see what that means. So Nubia has grown. Alodia itself, 850. Mercenaries are down. This would be the time to strike with an independence war. But we can't declare that now, can we? Nope, because our armies are raised. I wonder if we... Well, we can't disband our military because we are at war right now. And we can't peace out of that war either. Sometimes the timing of these things is exceptionally cruel. So, is Alodia now going to be part of this war? They should be. Dear Wepwawet, go outside. It's late and I'm tucking into a gripping treatise on classical grammar. Just as I start giggling at some delightfully snide marginalia? Left by the notes in the margin. Left by the previous reader, my wife enters the room. Spineless man, you neglect everything but your studies. Reading indoors alone from dusk to dawn. Get your head over those dusty scrolls, or don't come to my bed tonight. Alluring confidence for 1 year. Perhaps we should read excerpts together from now on. Or I need not lay with you. I have a warm embrace of knowledge. There you go. That's right. Screw that. No ultimatums here. And we get a new... I think we just need to go with scholarly circles now. As a new lifestyle perk. Okay, I mean, you would hope that Alodia... Oh, those are all on the retreat. Counselor has died. We have a new court priest. We have a new court priest, and he likes us. Well, that's nice. He's actually really good. So, yay for us. God, she does not like us anymore. Well, we're going to leave this as is. If we go in now with these troops, then ouch. My wife, Chiefess Bilan, is once again absent from our chambers as night falls. She has been distant lately, lost in thought, and rarely seen at court. Am I not to her satisfaction? Is she simply busy? Or could she be warming someone else's bed? Do you have another Bilan? Let's watch. I'm not confrontational, I'm shy. We're gonna do that. We're gonna start looking for some secrets. That makes more sense. Chimwadukwi might join the Dar al-Said conquest of the Kingdom of Salt as an enemy. Okay. Good to know. It's a little annoying that Alodia is not part of this. Everyone for herself. Gakue is fiddling nervously with her sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What is she doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak with you in private. I have discovered something very interesting. Gakue has uncovered a secret of Chiefess Bilan's. She is willing to share it with me if I let her off the hook. You think you can make demands? Tell me or else. I would rather have you in my pocket. She will lose opinion of us. She's an irrational craven. She really has not much to say. Yeah, you're not going to make demands of me. Chief Bilan's lover secret. Alright, our niece has been taken prisoner, and that war is going to end with Dar al-Said. So be it. Disband all. And Dar al-Said, and that war is just basically over. Her war here with Kadam went nowhere. Khmer. Dar al-Sila. Yeah, so that war is over, which is good. Oh my gosh, Naga lost that war. Wow. They were winning it. We do not have a Casus Belli on her. Alodia right now is regaining their strength. Espionage. Unbeliever. While performing his duties as my spy master, Yusuf has uncovered a secret held by my champion, Gosgod. Seems she might be starting to see the truth of the false god. Of course, her fellow Copts are unlikely to be as understanding as me. Sign of a weak soul. So what if we go to Alodia and we declare a war for independence? Oh, Christ. Independence war. Right now, ooh, it's very close. It's very close. Now, she's still rebuilding her military. Oh, that would be really close. Really, really close. Not quite there. To my liege, for too long I have suffered indignities at the hands of High Chiefess Michaeliko. I will not stand idly by while our liege abuses her loyal vassals. I urge you to join me in my fight to depose the tyrant. Let's see. Join war against the tyranny of High Chiefess Michaeliko. Attacker has 13 soldiers. They have 1,900. She has no allies. We bring our 1,800. This might be the time to strike. All right. We're going to do something risky now, and we're going to join this. So it's not an independence war, but it'll help weaken Alodia. Maybe we will get our independence out of this. You know what? You will not stand alone, and we have joined the war. We're going to raise all of our armies now and probably do something exceptionally stupid with this. Enemy ally has joined the war. Can we call allies? No. That's okay. Let's move our troops in here and see what happens. I mean, they're going to give a merry chase. We're going to go into their capital. They're going to head north and try to engage the enemy there. We have 2,060. If they engage together... See, there's 777 coming from down there. I kind of want to head up there. If we can help in this battle, because then we'd have the upper hand, and we could crush her armies. Can we get there in time? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to make it. Come on. Can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Come on. 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 Yes, we're there. We are there. Oh, and we won that battle just barely. Just barely. Alright, now let's head down south and besiege their capital. Actually, do I take on this guy? Yeah, let's head down here. Okay, they broke off that siege. And now we will head down here to the capital and besiege that. So that was... Whew, that was really, really, really tight. Almost in where we had 13 months for this siege. In hopes that we'll see what happens. So they're moving with their 655 around here and crushing their armies. That's really something they should be able to do. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. So we have 11 months here on this siege. If we could take Sinar, that would be huge. Of course, they could be close to taking our capital as well. But they're not doing it just yet. Murder. While performing his duties as my spy master, Yusuf has uncovered a secret held by my son-in-law, Sadiq. He schemed from the shadows to have Gone murdered. Okay, well, we'll just keep that little tidbit for us. Differences in faith. In the chiefdom of Kordofan, they believe in Coptic. They do not pray to Wepwawet. Court priest Malas condemns it as heresy, but the people ask for understanding. How they worship is none of my business. Or they will pray to the gods. Yes. It will be easier to convert faith in chiefdom of Kordofan for 30 years. Yes, they will pray to our gods. Okay, that's a pretty strong force. We've got a bigger force here. Okay, we'll keep an eye on what they do. So a little update. They are besieging Naga now. But we are close to getting Sennar. Once that is achieved, we will march north and destroy the Alodian forces. It's just a matter of time right now. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover secrets. Alright, well, you know best. Okay, 11 days. 7 days. Where are they? 10 days. Alright, we have won that one. And now we move north. And maybe we can break that siege. We do not. Let's see. If everybody comes together at the right time, we can engage with them. I'd like to get a decisive victory there. Or we head back to Naga and see if we can just siege that back. Let's see, how long would that re-siege take? 3 months? That's not too long. This will take 6 months, so we'll get this siege back before they win that one. So our glory is widely known. We are now distinguished. Okay, so we're going to win this siege before they win this siege. Barely. I mean, this is super tight race. We don't really want them to regain this. 44 days, 27 days. Because if they get this back, it's just a constant back and forth. Oh, it's so close. 11, 19. All right, let me hit pause here real quick. We're at 98%. Can we get down there before they break that siege back? Because I don't really want to go through that. Didn't want to go through that trouble again. All right, so that's a pain. It's just a constant back and forth here. You siege this, and I'll siege that. All right, so we're back here. We're going to get this now in 3 months, because obviously the defenses have been destroyed, which is a big part of the new update and patches and stuff like that. It's like rebuilding everything is very, very difficult. Okay, they're in a battle up there. We're not going to get to that. They're going to lose that battle, but we're going to win this siege. And that shouldn't be too much a deflating loss, I don't think. We'll keep an eye on that. So war score went from 62 to 49, but we're going to get their capital back. And then we're going to go after them. Because we're going to get this capital before they win that siege, and then we're just going to go all out. All right, we've won the siege. And now we're going to move up north. I mean, it's close. It's really, really close. Let's see, how much time is there? It's 57 days. It's going to be really tight. If we lose this battle, this is the battle that could decide this war. And it really depends on how these rolls go. Right now, the rolls are not good. We have more manpower, barely. And our allies are not coming. And now the battle is swaying against us. We're going to lose this battle. Damn it. Damn it. We've got an extra lifestyle perk. That battle will be lost. Defeat. Damn it. All right, we have to go, and we need to regroup. Troubling translation. As I step over the threshold to my court physician Petronia's office, I find her bent deeply over a book. The translation of Herophilos is atrocious. She says with a sigh, if I were to follow these instructions, I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them. Let me have a look. So, Petronia increases her learning by 2, 300 learning lifestyle. Of course, now we need to rebuild, but that did break that siege a little bit. 66%. We have an empty chancellor position. So, Petronia, you will be our new chancellor. And we have a new lifestyle perk we need to pick. So, Pedagogy. Pedagoga. See, now this is going to turn against us. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. Damn it. Damn it. That war is going to turn sour on us because they're going to get this back. And they've gotten their full strength. That is very, very frustrating right now. We can ransom Zim for 70 gold. Get some money. We have 238. So, mercenaries. We can bring in mercenaries. Let us bring in the Ethiopian War Band or the Company of Meroe. We'll bring in the Company of Meroa. That's 800 extra soldiers right there. And we will bring our troops together and gain a stronger force. Combine those into one. We have 2,200. And this is on a knife's edge now, where we could go with this. I mean, the key thing is here, these guys. I mean, they're just kind of walking all over the place. Are they going to try to conquer down here? But that capital is so key. Anyway, I'm not going to end this right now. This war will continue in the next episode. Let me know your thoughts on strategies and how it's been going. We were very close. We were so desperately close. Our allies losing that battle up here in the north, that was the kicker. And we just weren't able to turn it in our favor. But I still think we can win this one. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to hit the like button. Until next time, I'm Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon.